Hello and welcome. Today is Monday Musing 16, making this my 112th video of the year in my challenge to upload a video every day for 2019. I hope the sound is working. I usually have a mic that I use and it can be very loud and I have to turn the sound down. So I'm trying today just using the camera that's on the mic. And so I hope it sounds good. Let me know what you think, if the sound is working for you or not, because this is a little experiment. I hope you enjoyed Easter if you celebrate. Mine was lovely, and I hope yours was as well. This past week, I did my Amazon top 10 kitchen items, and it was pretty difficult to break it down to 10. I didn't end up doing pots and pans because I figured people, normally have chosen that. And I didn't do my KitchenAid mixer either, which some people mentioned was one of their favorite things. I do like my KitchenAid mixer. I am not much of a baker, so I don't use it as much as most people do. I use my blenders a lot, but my KitchenAid mixer not so much. Pots and pans I do use all the time. And I tend to use All Clad or Le Creuset, and a lot of you mentioned in the comments that you do as well. I also shared week 2 of my metabolism reset diet, which is going very well. Of the Monday musings, the one that you seem most interested in seemed to be the vermeil. And I have actually become interested in vermeil because people have requested it from me. So this bracelet, for example, is a heavy silver bracelet. It's called the Chronicle bracelet. And in sterling silver, it's $695. But in solid 18 karat gold, it is more like $14,000. So it has been requested that I do, particularly this piece and some other pieces, in vermeil, so that it would be at a much better price point. Because a lot of times people want the look of gold, but they don't want to have, even if they can afford it, they don't want to have anything that precious. And they want to have the look of gold, they want it to be real, but they don't want to spend quite that much money. So I am looking into that. In order to be called vermeil, the gold has to be a certain thickness, and I'm just making sure that I'm getting myself all set up to be able to do that in the right way. I think that'll be interesting. I will actually enjoy wearing those too. I tend to prefer gold to silver, although I do like silver when it has been oxidized, when parts of it are blackened. I like it that way a lot. And so we'll just see. It's another fun thing to try out and to do. And then yesterday I had my geeky unboxing, and actually today is Saturday because tomorrow's Sunday, and I will be busy. So I told you I had a great Easter, and by the time you're seeing this, I will have had a great Easter, but I'm not actually going to be filming on Easter. So I do want to get this done and all ready to go today. But tomorrow that Hermes unboxing will come up, and it's majorly geeky, and I'm hoping that you appreciate it. It's probably different from any other Hermes unboxing you've seen because it was, I connected with it for a geeky reason, and so, I'm a little bit of a nerd and it showed, but I hope you enjoyed it. In last week's Monday Musing, I failed to mention one other person who had done the jewelry style tag. I hadn't noticed it until afterwards. I did link it below last week, and I'll link it below again. And that was DDG La Diva. I think that's how you say it. She's a lovely woman. She did a lovely jewelry style tag, and I'll link that below so that you can take a look at it. This coming week, I do have the luxury items I regret not buying tag. That one was started by Caitlin Pulowski, and Tabby Violet tagged me, so that will be coming up this week. I'll also be sharing week 3 of my metabolism reset diet. We'll see how it goes then. I'm also sharing a video on the things you should not do with your wedding rings. For some reason, I think it just seems to go in waves, and there's been a wave here recently of people doing things they shouldn't with their wedding ring, and it resulting in bad news. So I thought I would just do that video as a PSA. You can share that with anybody who is doing things with their wedding ring that they really shouldn't be doing. We all get in habits with our wedding rings, and you want to make sure you're in the right habits and not in some of the wrong habits, because it only takes once for something to go wrong, and it's such a sentimental piece that when things go wrong, it can be heartbreaking. I plan to do it tongue-in-cheek, but it is good advice, and it's things people should not be doing with their wedding rings. It's been kind of a quiet week this week. A lot of people are at the beach for spring break. I tend to avoid the beach for spring break because I like the beach to be as quiet as it can possibly be. Not that it's always quiet in the summer, but this was not the week for me to be at the beach. And my town, though, seems just so quiet. There are fewer people here this week. It's been kind of nice, but I am looking forward to getting back to normal this coming week. As always, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It's totally free, and I would love to see you again. Until next time.